Hey you guys, we are back to do another review on Ready to Love. I know we're a little late, but y'all know vacation and mental health is very important, okay? So we want to make sure that we took care of us first. So, and we appreciate you guys for understanding. So let's get into this hot mess. Ain't got no skit because this was not even funny. I couldn't even laugh at this mess right here. So let's get into it.
Yep.
Yeah. LY.
Hey, what's up, fam? Welcome back to another KOED video. And I'm Eddie, aka E-Dub. This is my lovely wife,
Courtney, also known as Coco.
and this channel is KOURTNEY. Yeah, this channel is all about relationship reviews, and today we're gonna be talking about Ready to Love. And as you can see, we're still vacationing, so we're gonna try to get this in so we can get out.
So if this is your first time joining, then welcome to our channel. If you hadn't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button down below. And if you're watching us on Facebook, make sure you hit like and follow, and on all social media sites, comment down below. So before we get into it, if you want to purchase merch, we're not wearing none of it today, but if you want to purchase merch, you're welcome to go to our store, kourtneyandeddie.com. All of that is in the description below. And if you want to get discount on makeup from TLB, the lip bar, then you can go in our description below and use our promo code KOEDFAM. No, I'm not wearing none. I don't think I really wore much except for last night while I was on vacation. So let's get into this mess because, see, I knew it was some fish about Phil, honey. He just done got full of himself. Let's go. Yeah,
he did.
he did. All right, so he probably ain't never had that many women trying to gang. What is it? What's the word? Never had that many women trying to go for him. That was the word I was looking for. Yeah. So he didn't.
Sound like you trying to say something else. Go ahead.
Anyway, so the ladies are coming back into the lounge, and the ladies will be introducing their family to the guys that they are interested in. I'm so tired of this family stuff. Friends, family, friends. It seems like next week they're gonna be doing more family. I'm saying, well, how many? Y'all just trying to stretch this out, honey.
No, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because then they just do.
They did
friends.
family. Now they did friends. They're gonna do family. They're gonna do family. Then they're gonna do aunties. Then they're gonna do ancestors. They just gonna go down. Yeah, they're gonna go down the whole line.
So, Sydney is going to introduce Phil to her mom and her stepdad, and so they getting ready to meet Phil. Phil come in, suave, honey, with passing out roses and flowers, trying to pick up Shiloh, but passing out other folks roses and flowers.
And don't forget, he gave the dad some alcohol. You know,
Yeah.
why did dad get the alcohol? You know what I'm saying? Give him some cufflinks or something, man. But anyway, yeah, you know, if you win the mom over, you win the daughter over.
So Phil said that he was trying to, you know, he's still in there, you know, trying to figure out if it was Shiloh. Let me tell you something, bro. You was all into Shiloh, but the little young Sydney then came along and just, you know, twirled and now you like, oh, I don't know what I want. I don't know. You was into Shiloh. Shiloh is more your speed, more your age and stuff like that, but you messed up, bro. I hope you don't get Sydney either. But anyway. Let's move on. Sydney asks, oh yeah, Sydney mom asked him, Phil, you got a savings account? Go ahead. You don't want to say nothing about that?
No, man. To me personally, I think that was inappropriate. You know what I'm saying? Now you asked me about my finance. Now you could have asked a different question. You know, where do you see yourself in 5 years or something like that, but to be that direct, man, that'd be a turn off to me.
Yeah, and so she said that she want the best for her daughter.
Well, I understand.
And then, but her mom a little bougie too.
Yeah, carrying the dog, rubbing like she's some evil villain on some kind of movie. Okay, what's wrong?
She knew she would come be on TV, honey. She sauced it up, and I think that Sydney just another version of her mama.
Oh, no doubt.
You know what I'm saying?
So you see the mama, that's what you're going to have 20 years in the future.
Yep. And Sydney was crying and tearing up because she know that she said she done been through a lot. She done been through a lot of bad relationships. I was like, girl, who had? She said at 33, but, you know, she been through a lot. So, you know, her mom wants the best. And when Phil left, because they didn't say much, they liked him. You know, they liked him.
No, she said, I like his face. His face seemed warm and comforting. I thought she said
his face was long. At first, I thought she said
no, warm. You know, I guess, you know, he does have that little innocent face.
That's what all the ladies would want him and stuff.
Yeah, but sometimes that innocent it can hide a deep, dark secret, you know, but let's go on.
Pick you up. Okay. So anyway,
pick up, right?
Aisha is introducing her mom and her brother to Dante. And so the brother asked, you know, I think he brought some flowers for the mom. You know, everybody did that but Frank.
Frank got that. I don't know. I guess it's an African thing. We don't bring that.
We ain't bring nothing but ourselves. This is what you get. I don't care. I ain't bringing nothing. So, yeah, you know, Frank sat in that chair. I still don't remember that. All the ladies would sit down and Frank sat in the chair. So, anyway, Dante, okay, so the brother asked, you know, how is his relationship with his kids? You know, everybody know he got 3 baby mamas.
The brother said 1, 2, 3 kids. And he 1, 2. I don't know how he pointed at the table doing that.
And he did all that.
Yeah. I said, well, he tried to make sure he get the calculation right.
So, yeah, Dante said that, you know, 2 of his children's mom are married. So, you know, and one is still single. He's like, but, you know, everybody's in a good place. And that's good to know that 2 of them are married. So maybe he don't have, you know, baby mama drama, you know. So
they moved on with their lives, whatnot.
Yeah. So, Dante, if y'all hear anything, that's the wind. That's the shade. That Eddie probably should have lit it up so the wind wouldn't be blowing because we got the little deck open. So Dante leaves. Balcony, deck, honey.
There's a big difference.
Yeah. So Dante leaves and, you know, she asks, you know, how did they, you know, feel about him.
The mom said she liked Dante, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully she'll see him again, that's what the mom said. And then the brother feels like he got some good vibes from Dante. I think Dante is a good dude, you know what I'm saying?
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was going to say, I just don't see them lasting.
No, they probably won't last.
I don't really see nobody on this show lasting, honey. They just doing it for the TV.
Nah, I think, yeah, you're right.
Ain't nobody they just trying to get to the end, honey.
You know, no, go ahead.
Okay, so Mumin's family is meeting Frank, and this is her father, her uncle, and her sister.
They came in full African garb.
Sure did.
They came there to intimidate and destroy. They said, you know, you don't be playing with my daughter, so I'm going to show you who we really are. You know, I thought doggone Black Panther was going to.
So Mumin said that Frank is from Ghana. You know, I pronounced it wrong for whatever reason. So Ghana, and her family said that they're from Macron. I I think that's pronounced. Yeah, I shouldn't even say it nothing because I don't want to offend nobody saying it wrong.
You know, send the Black Panthers over here. The Dora Lodge gonna come knock on the door. You said that name wrong. But anyway.
Okay. So she did. Her dad was like, "Well, you couldn't find nobody, you know, in our own country." She was like, "I couldn't find nobody in Macron."
No, what it was, he thought she was explaining to him that it was nobody in the lineup from their country.
Oh, okay.
Ghana was the only. He was the only African of descent. Cause she said she was who said it was the first African born? Frank, yeah.
Yeah. So the uncle asked Frank, you know, you guys seem to be clicking well, you know, are you the only one? And I think that production tell everybody to ask that question because they probably don't know the process like that. But
apparently dad didn't know. Yeah.
And the father said, and Frank said, no, she's not the only one. I do have somebody else that, you know.
I give Frank to me, he was more stand up than Phil was, you know what I'm saying? Because Frank did say, you know, hold on for a minute, y'all.
Yeah.
Time out.
Break. Just talk amongst yourself. Entertain yourself until he come back. He just got to roll that shade up because, ooh, the light. Let there be light. Let there be light. Thank you for your patience.
Yep. And
so you were saying what?
What was I saying?
You were saying,
oh, you're saying Frank was a more stand-up guy to Phil because at least Frank told, he told the truth. Yeah, it's another woman involved that, it's a choice, it's a process. Mm-hmm. Phil, he didn't do that. You know what I'm saying? I give Frank credit more because he did tell sitting in the same thing. Oh, he was still sitting in the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So I give him credit.
So the father said that, well, listen, don't waste my daughter's time. And he said all we can do is pray and hope for the best, basically, you know. So the uncle understood the assignment.
The sister and the dad didn't. Some shame.
He understood this assignment.
The sister said, the only problem I had with him, it should be on you.
Debbie Downer. I hate to be a Debbie Downer, but
ain't nobody compared to you. I said, she trying to sing nobody, that song from Sydney. Never mind.
Yeah.
All right, okay.
I'm about to go sleep.
Okay.
So the uncle said that, well, he understood the assignment.
Yeah.
He didn't say that, but he said he understood it was a process.
Yeah, it's a process.
Yeah.
And the dad said, oh, okay.
So let's move on to where Shiloh was walking in to meet Tommy, because we thought something had skipped. We on vacation, so we had to watch it on
the bootleg
YouTube.
version.
Yeah, and we thought that something skipped. Like, what we missed? Like, why Shiloh walking in to see Tommy?
And
So
she walked in with authority. What's going on? Why she walking?
Come on, a little bit, baby.
Why she walking so hard, man? So something must have went down.
So it seems that she's meeting Tommy because her and Phil were meeting at a bar club the night before.
Gotta explain my story. Story time. Okay, so Shiloh called Phil up so they can meet at a bar. So they met at a bar and they was trying, cause Shiloh wants to answer, cause she asked me, she said, I was driving, I asked you, I said, you gonna be my pick, and he said all he did was kiss me and he never did get the answer. So I wanted to meet him at the bar so I can get the answer from him. So he just tell me straight up, am I the one or not? Yeah. So they started fussing and arguing and whatnot. They had a couple of drinks now. To keep in mind, they had some alcohol in the bar. Mm-hmm. So Shiloh got upset, you know what I'm saying? And so they had some words. So Shiloh said, leave me alone. I need to cool off. So let me walk away. So she started walking. Apparently to Phil that she was walking down this alley. He didn't feel comfortable with her walking by herself down this alley. So he said, no, don't walk that way. That's dangerous. That's unsafe. She said, I need time. Leave me alone.
Don't touch me.
Hold on, get to that part.
I said that part.
Okay. So when he said, no, come on, I guess he was trying to grab her. And she said, don't touch me. Leave me alone. Don't touch me. I guess he's, you know what? He picked her up, grabbed her, trying to take her back to the car. And she freaked out because she had some history with some things that happened to her in the past. So when a woman said, don't touch her, don't touch her. You know what I'm saying? What Phil should have did was just like she said, follow me. I would have followed her, make sure she was safe. Phil said, well, I wouldn't even walk down that place, because it's that dangerous. I get it, but you still don't put your hand on a woman. When she said don't touch her, don't touch her. Just follow her, make sure she's safe.
So Tommy asked, because Phil came in also, so to sit down, and Tommy asked, well, basically why are we here, and he explained as far as why are they here. And one thing that Shiloh was saying that she wanted a direct answer. So we know I seen it before that that like Phil is smitten with Sydney, like smitten, smitten. You weren't even studying this girl. Don't seem like we didn't see that y'all had many dates, but now y'all is smitten over each other. I noticed how Sydney kissed you on the lips, but Frank got a cheek, stuff like that. So y'all seem to be smitten with each other. You should have let Shiloh know that, because she could have called Tyrone back, honey. But yeah, so it seems as though that you and to me, for Phil to say, well, now I don't know, that's just crap.
I think what it was, he was into Shiloh. I don't care what he said. He was into Shiloh, and like I said, Sydney came. I don't know, because she was something new, she was something younger. She was all over. Yeah, that's why I said she was all over him, and that right there kind of put the seeds of doubt in his head with Shiloh, and he just wanted to pursue something younger and fun, I guess, you know what I'm saying? But he should have been straight up with Shiloh, say, I'm interested in somebody else. I think with Sydney, it's a process, so let me figure it out, even though I know you picked me, but I haven't picked you just yet. You're in my top 2, top 3. Just man up and just tell them.
Yeah, because she said that, when they was at the retreat or whatever that was, they was there. Yeah. And she asked him, and he was like, "Aw," and he kissed her and stuff like that.
And that's why she was driving the car back.
Yeah, and at that moment, I think I may have said, I was like, well, he didn't really give her an answer. Right. Oh, that's sweet, man. And so she thought about it.
That's the way to shut you up.
Yeah, she thought about it, and she was like, well, he never gave me a direct answer. So if a man ain't giving you a direct answer,
that's your answer.
After you asked him for an answer,
that's your answer.
Like you said, baby, that's the answer. He don't want to answer it for real, because he don't want to hurt your feelings.
Yeah, so he gonna kiss you in the mouth to shut you up.
So Tommy asked them, well, it seems like both of you guys still have feelings for each other, you still like each other and stuff like that. So what are we gonna do? Shiloh said, in her confession, she said, Tommy wrong on that one. I don't think I got no more feelings for him.
Me personally, I think they should have been both kicked off the show. Me personally, when a man is forcibly removing a woman and touching a woman without her consent,
he should have been kicked off.
Yeah, he should have been kicked off. But yeah, he should have been removed for the show. You know what I'm saying?
Sydney's sister is meeting, even though she did say she didn't feel that it was harm or danger from him.
But no is a no regardless.
Yeah. So Sydney's sister is meeting Frank. Why she ain't meet your mama? I mean, why Frank not meeting your mama?
Frank is not mama material. I guess at certain levels. I guess Phil, yeah, he got a soft face. He can beat my mama. Frank, and my dad. Frank, he still got that player face and the tattoo. You gonna get my sister, cause my mom gonna see something in you. She gonna think he's still a player, so she ain't gonna like that.
So Sydney said that she's not sure, if she is being, or if she can be transparent with Frank. Like, I guess it seems to be surface, and she's not really being, giving him a little in depth about herself. So Sydney's sister, I think her name was Sarah, asked the question, are you dating another woman? Any other women? Of course, he said yes.
See how hard that was. See, Frank just came out and said, yeah, man, I'm dating somebody else. He even told Sydney about Momine. You know what I'm saying? So, give him kudos.
So yeah, it seemed like Sydney was like, why was she standing up? I don't know. And she was
like, how dare you pick Momine over me? That's what I got from it.
And then he was like, well, Sydney, I'm into you and stuff like that. And she was like, I was like, yeah.
She's true.
She may be trying to turn Frank away because she want to be more into Phil as well.
See, you can see a lot of self-sabotaging in this episode. You know what I'm saying?
So Sarah, after he left, Sarah said she liked Frank, but she's not sure if she's completely sold on Frank being for her sister, for Sydney.
Yeah, it's a lot of self-sabotaging going on. I think Phil self-sabotage him and Shiloh, and I think Shiloh and Sydney is trying to do the same thing with with Frank.
Yep. So Sabrina and Walter are meeting Sabrina's cousin over a Zoom.
Man, it's going on now. It would nothing really happen over there.
Yeah, it really don't.
It really doesn't happen.
The cousin asked a question. Basically, she liked Walter and stuff like that.
First of all, Walter dated younger women, so Sabrina is probably the first woman he dated around that age group. You know what I'm saying? So he said, if his wife was still alive, she would have. Sabrina and her would have been the same age, yeah. So basically he would have been dating, women his age. So all like them tenderonis, boy.
So her cousin liked him. She said she didn't feel no gut feelings, like a red flag alerts from.
Man, you're not gonna feel that, from a 10-minute Zoom. Trust me.
Yeah, probably more than that.
I can lie to you all day over a Zoom. So
the ladies are coming back in, and so Tommy wants to know about, all of their dates and how everything go and everything. And so they told they part. So let's go into where Shiloh, she was coming in. She wasn't feeling, confident as far as, what all the ladies was having. She wasn't like this. She
had nobody to choose from.
And then she was still upset about the situation.
Yeah, she was still in her feelings.
So Shiloh explains to the ladies, where the situation that happened to Phil. She said she really didn't feel comfortable with Phil meeting her parents. Her family, because of the situation. And so Sydney was like, oh my goodness. She was shocked. All the ladies were shocked. And so she said she said in her confession, she feel that Phil is the complete opposite of what Sydney was explaining.
Of course. Okay, because you wasn't in the circumstance and the situation Shiloh was in.
Yeah.
So you're not going to get that Frank and that Phil. You're not going to get that Phil.
Yeah.
The Phil you got, y'all was in a good place.
Right.
Shiloh, right? and Phil at the time, they was in a heated debate. Now, when you push somebody, you see who they really are.
Right.
And
5 o'clock in the morning.
Right. You know, so Sydney hasn't dealt with that yet. You know what I'm saying? So if she did the same thing that Shiloh did, she probably get the same reaction.
Yeah.
So.
And so Sydney asked a question. She said, you know, do you mind if I talk to Phil about it? Which I would want to talk to him too.
Yeah,
I wouldn't probably ask. I would have did it.
That's
and so she was like, no, she don't, you know, mind at all. So Tommy let them know there'll be no eliminating this episode because, you know, let's try to feel what's going on with Shiloh and Phil. We want that situation resolved.
You know, they need to kind of stretch another episode out of this.
Yeah.
You know, to be honest.
So Phil and Shiloh talk. So Shiloh is at a restaurant, and so Phil walks in and stuff like that. And Shiloh said that, you know, with the situation, she's very hurt, and you can tell she's hurt. And especially if a person has been through, like, you know, mental or verbal or physical, you know, then that can resurface some things, you know.
Some old feelings.
Even though to Phil it seems like, oh, it wasn't that much on that. I remove girls all the time.
But Phil, men, not just Phil, men like that gotta understand. We don't know what these women past is like. You know, you don't know what they've been through, what can trigger them. So you gotta kind of feel things out first, you know. So.
And she asked the question, she said, if I said don't touch me, that means don't touch me. You know, and you don't know what I've been through. And Phil said, well, you know, I was only trying to protect you. You know, I was just trying to protect you. And Shiloh said, well, you could have followed me.
And that's what I would have done. You know, she told me not to touch her. I would just follow her, make sure she made it back to her car safely. And just let it be. You know what I'm saying?
Phil asked a question, well, do you think I was trying to hurt you? And so she said, well, yes, emotionally, I really do, you know, think that, you know, and I can kind of understand what she's saying because he's not really giving her a direct answer. That's what she really wants, a direct answer. And she said she got her direct answer, I guess so, but after that.
She should have got her direct answer when he didn't answer the first time, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? When I'm asking you a straight up answer or a question and you kind of tiptoe around it, you giving me your answer. Something, what they say, if I ask you a question, you don't say nothing, that's my answer. Yeah.
So, Shiloh don't feel like anything was resolved with that, but anyway, because it wasn't like, to me, Phil wasn't taking accountability of what he did. He was just probably just kind of like, I think he did apologize, but it was like that, you know, I'm sorry.
No, because Phil was on Sydney. He said, well, I got out of this one. Well, she gonna self-eliminate anyway because she hurt. I'm free to go now.
Well, it would be interesting if Sydney turned him down because of this situation, but she ain't. Anyway, so Shiloh meets with Tommy, and I knew that this was going to take place, but she just basically talks about, you know, the conversation that they had, and, you know, she didn't feel that the conversation went well. It was more on the defensive. He was defensive, and Shiloh said that, you know, she's been through a lot, and she loves herself too much to go through anything like this, so she decides to self-eliminate.
Well, in the end.
Call Tyrone.
Man, Tyrone moved on somewhere else now, man.
Call him.
Tyrone probably say, you know, hey, brother got to do what he got to do.
I think that she probably won't. I'm just saying. But we'll see at the reunion if her and Tyrone connected, because it seems like she really was hurt. You know, I think that Shiloh probably was into Phil a lot more than he was into her. Yeah. But Sydney came along, whoop.
See, you got to put the final nail in the coffin with that relationship. And hopefully Shiloh will get the healing she needs. Yeah. Because you can tell she was really hurt. And, you know, and I don't think she'll be dating nobody no time soon, because she got to kind of fix herself right now. She's an intimacy coach. Yeah. Maybe she just loves hard, you know, quick. So. But on that note. Yeah, man, we out of here. Yeah, so don't forget to go with God and let God go with you guys. And thank y'all for riding with us and having patience with us. And and but don't forget to go with God and let God go with you. I always put God first. Thank you. Thank you. Deuces.